What's good, y'all? What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing today? We finna get into this reaction video. I know it's still daytime, but we're gonna be doing this for a little minute. If this works out, we're gonna start reacting to these other videos. Us black folks, y'all already know how we are. We the first ones to die in movies. Oh, how can I put it? Like, we're gonna get in here. We reacting to Nukes top 5. Y'all can't tell. Like, comment, subscribe.
The Casper Mountain Crawler. TikTok user Isaiah Harris and his cousin Brock are out on a hiking trip on Casper Mountain in Wyoming. In the middle of the night, as they are crossing a bridge, they start to hear strange groaning noises that seem to be coming from underneath the bridge. Isaiah pulls out his phone and starts to record as they go to investigate. What happens next is downright terrifying.
Me and my cousin took a hike in the middle of the night.
That means that we're close.
And what we found was the most terrifying thing we've ever witnessed.
Dude, did you hear that? You didn't hear that? There's something under there. Bro. Dude, please don't go down there. Oh my gosh. Dude,
What the world was that? On everything. And they still going down there.
Some bizarre pale humanoid shape can be seen lurking in the darkness of the sewer tunnel.
Nah. Ain't nobody gonna be standing in no sewer tunnel butt ball naked. Head caught like that. That's a crackhead on some real stuff right there. Ain't no way. For real, ain't no way. Like, Nah, that's creepy. Literally. What would you do?
Make a run for it. Isaiah posted his spooky experience.
Well, one, I wouldn't even be in a
The video
movie.
instantly went viral, but many viewers were skeptical about the strange sudden cut at the end of the video. So, Isaiah posted an update to explain.
So let me just explain something. I actually film on 3 different apps.
I don't know why my speaker keep making those noises.
Last night I was trying to film everything on Snapchat. So whenever I recorded, whatever I recorded,
My bad.
I wasn't gonna just sit there and record it because I was running for my life, okay? And I'm not trying to be funny about this. Literally I was puking. Like, I mean, opened his door mid-drive and vomited. I don't know if it was because I was genuinely terrified or if it was because I was running so much, but I did. But I did manage to screenshot
I think it was both.
what was under that bridge and enhance it for you guys, and I'll show you that. Yeah, let me just tell you, I've never been more terrified in my entire life. I can't even look at this picture right now. For you guys saying that it was like a friend or like somebody else down there, it may have been a homeless guy. I heard that theory, but I do not know what he would have been doing down there, butt naked, maybe taking a bath. But the sounds and everything about it just did not sit right with me.
Now, after many requests, or some might say dares, from his viewers, Isaiah and his cousin Brock decide to go back to Casper.
Bro, now they went back.
The entire night camping out in the spooky woods.
So we're doing it. We got the 4-wheeler in the back.
But it's the best way to prove it, you know?
Hammock that I brought. We're up here. So we're gonna spend the entire night to try to find whatever it was that we saw last night. We're up on the mountain where we did see it, kind of close by. There was a waterfall that's kind of more down the mountain, but we're gonna try and find it tonight. We're gonna be up all night, no sleep. All right, guys, we're here. We're about to unload the 4-wheeler, but have some fun. Kind of just camp out for a little bit. We got our site, and yeah, forgot your axe. This is how we do it down here in the Wyoming.
You know.
Oh yeah, look at that, bro. Okay, that's actually kind of creepy. Look, hope he doesn't jump out to scare me.
I'm banned from that store.
Brock, please don't scare me.
You're walking with me. I don't care if I'm recording.
Oh my goodness. So he's got this terrible like headlock. Oh my goodness, but we're literally trying to land the force real quick. We're just walking back right now, and like
Mars
we're
won't
legit
go at all.
lost because I don't have any idea where we're at. Do you know where we are?
Never mind. Oh, I'm fine.
Dude, oh hell no.
I'm okay.
Okay, y'all, so we're back at camp. We didn't really get anything. We've been out here since like what? We started looking at about 10, and it's already like 2:30. Sorry, guys. Maybe we can come back up here and film another one, but I don't know.
Other than some creepy footsteps, Isaiah and Brock don't really capture much of anything that night. Or at least, that's what they thought. Because, did you see it?
You know where we are? Dude, oh hell no.
Right after they hear footsteps, someone or something can be seen running through the trees, hiding in the dark. So, Isaiah and many of his viewers believe that some kind of strange creature is living on Casper Mountain. Some even believe this thing to be a skinwalker or a rake. But who or what do you think this is? Let me know down in the comments. What waits at the window? Blogger Natalia Valente, along with her mother and a few friends, set out to explore the abandoned Cesario Mota Asylum in Piracicaba, Brazil. The Mota Asylum was built in 1973 and served as an institution for patients with severe or violent mental disorders. After many rumors of tragic patient deaths inside the hospital, the asylum was eventually forced to close in the 1990s. Now, it's 30 years later, and the property is said to be extremely haunted, especially the so-called pink wing of the asylum. The pink wing is on the second floor and is said to be where mentally disturbed children were held. Today, kids' toys and posters can be found scattered throughout the creepy, barren rooms of the pink wing.
A gente vai entrar, já chegamos. Tô com medo! Entramos. Gente do céu. Olha o tanto que a gente andou. Olha, é muito grande. Agora a gente tá indo pra ala rosa. A ala rosa é a mais pesada que tem. Pra você ter noção, ele veio uma vez e não quer nem descer. A gente tá numa parte onde tem vários brinquedos. Tem vários, a Emília. É a parte de brinquedos.
When Natalia and her group explore the Mota Asylum's pink wing, strange things start to happen.
Parte 5 e essa é a ala rosa que a gente... Foi vocês? Jura por Deus, jura? Eu pulei. Tipo, aqui real é bem pesado.
The group hears a loud bang that startles Natalia, but they have no idea that they just captured something even more terrifying. Watch closely as they explore just outside the asylum's pink wing.
Parte 3 da ala rosa, que é a pior ala que tem. Gente, quanto barro no chão. Aqui é a lavagem de roupa. A gente tá indo pros outros lados, que é bem escondido da ala rosa. Que é onde o povo ficava, tipo, real presaço. Bom, a gente tá indo agora pro necrotério.
Did you see it? Up in the window, 3 children can be seen watching the group as they walk around the property. Again, creepiest of all is that the young boys we see are actually standing in the windows of the haunted asylum Pink Wing, the area where disturbed children were kept 30 years ago. So could it be that these children are the spirits of patients who lost their lives inside the asylum? And if not, just who are these boys?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let me know what you think down in the comments. The Haunting of Jim Berari. TikToker Jim Berari lives in a historic 1700s Pennsylvania colonial home along with her wife Heather and 6-year-old daughter Ray. Now, Jen and her family might seem familiar as I featured their story on my channel before. You see, after the family started making some much-needed renovations on their historic property, strange, unexplained events began to terrorize them night and day.
Can you stop? here's my reflection. There's something. It looks like the old man is coming out, I swear to God.
Yeah, nah, bruh.
After doing some research, Jen found out that as many as 5 people have lost their lives on their property. Jen was skeptical at first, but she now believes that their beautiful countryside home is haunted by the frightening spirits of those who have lived there before. And since I last featured Jen Barari's story, the strange supernatural activity still continues. One evening as the sun sets, Jen is loading up her car to go on a trip, when she suddenly hears something that shocks her to her core.
Holy did you guys hear that? That was crazy.
What the world?
This is insane. Now I hear that. That's insane.
Yeah, girl, get out of there,
Yeah,
bruh.
I swear to God, that wasn't me. Can you please do that again? Please. I'm gonna count so you guys know it's not me.
That shit said leave.
A female voice can be heard saying, "Help," and "Leave."
That was crazy. 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 I'm gonna count so you guys know it's not me.
But that's not all that Jen captured in this bizarre bit of paranormal evidence. So again, I ask you, did you see it? Inside the small window at the top of the old barn, 2 unexplained odd pale hands can be seen. Though Jen didn't notice at the time,
I didn't see that at all.
viewers pointed out the creepy sighting. Jen is in disbelief. She claims that she has no idea whose hands these could be, as there was no one inside the barn. Another night, and Jen hears an odd sound outside. She grabs her phone and records as she goes outdoors to check it out. The noise is coming from her daughter's swing set, but there's nothing there. At least it seems that way, because a CCTV camera mounted outside captures something truly terrifying.
Ah, ghosts want to swing. Oh. Oh, that is terrifying. There ain't nothing right there on her phone. But that's on her camera. Literally, she's sitting there recording, and there's nothing on her phone camera, but that's on her house camera.
Swaying back and forth. However, her CCTV's night vision camera reveals a bizarre female figure with long dark hair standing directly in front of Jen, just staring at her.
If those times and everything matches up, then that's real, bruh. If they get the time and that CCTV or whatever, you know, that camera footage,
I leave it up to you.
then it matches up, and that's completely real. Everything else could have been edited, but that right there, if that was real, that was real.
If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at YouTube Gamer and Urban Explorer Mr. Omega.
Sorry, y'all, that's not for me, but you know what I mean, like.
Spooky places in his country of New Zealand.
Y'all already know if y'all want to go do all that, go to his channel. This is my channel.
An old train pass that was dug out of the mountain by hand back in 1891. Unfortunately, the railway line suffered financial difficulties and the tunnel was never connected to the railway
Go
system.
ahead.
The tunnel was eventually closed and dismantled back in 1955. The passageway was
Stop.
dubbed, quote,
Move.
the railway to nowhere. YouTuber Mr. Omega decides that the creepy old abandoned tunnel is the perfect spot to film an overnight
Sorry, y'all.
challenge.
She's shaking the whole TV stand. I can care less
The
with
only person I have
talking.
with me is Max. You know, Van's best friend and everything. Oh man, look at that. There's a vehicle over there that's burnt out too. Oh man, look at it. I hope it's not a popular spot for people to come up and do gosh knows what. Okay, I'll float it here.
You sure you're not in the
Before we
video?
go into the tunnel, as you can see, it's totally pitch black. It's too dark to go in there without any form or source of light. So that's the next thing we need to get out of the pack. Oh, there's my baby. This is my massive dolphin torch. It's a really good torch, as you can see. It pretty much shines right down to the end of the tunnel there, so this thing will do the trick, I'm sure. So, Mr. Omega and his loyal doggy Max head into the tunnel to find a spot to set up camp for the night. I managed to secure myself a place to
He's smart. He
stay
brought a dog
for the
with him.
night. And as you can see, out here, it is totally dark now. The sun's gone right down. There's no more light left. If I turn my light off, now this is the freaky thing. When I turn this light off, it is totally pitch black and silent. You ready? Here we go. Wow. That's spoopy, if you ask me. I feel good having the dog here. Where are you, Max? Max! There you are. There he is. I feel better having my dog with me. I mean, obviously, if I didn't have Max, it'd be a little bit creepy. Obviously, I feel like safer with my dog being here. He will always bark if anyone comes uninvited to visit us in the night. So I'll always wake up. I'm a light sleeper as well, so I'm always going to wake up to hearing Max's bark. I don't know, Max. I'm always going to hear what you're going to say. Around 4 a.m., things start to get really weird. Omega discovers that he has no cell reception inside the tunnel, and so along with Dog Max, he heads back to the opening to check his phone. After that, he starts to trek back inside the tunnel, and then this happens. We're going to complete our opening challenge. Yes, yes we do. Alright, Max, let's go back in. Here it is. Woo! Max! Oh. My gosh, damn, it's like... I hear some sort of chewing, though. Max, come here. Come here. Max. Who's that? Who's that, Max? What the action? Can you go? Max, where is it? I don't know if you guys can hear this in the camera, but there's something. What is that? What the?
Yeah, nah, that's creepy.
Hello? What is that? Max, what is that? Hello? Is there somebody here? That's just creepy as... What the hell? Is anyone here?
Oh, goodness.
What is that?
Oh. Even the dog didn't notice it.
A creepy little toy is just lying in the middle of the path, playing a warbly rendition of Happy Birthday. Omega turns around and is shocked out of his skin as he sees a man lurching toward him out of a crevice in the tunnel wall. He just makes a run for it. Now, Mr. Omega says that he is absolutely stunned by what happened. He has no idea why anyone would be hiding in the cold abandoned train tunnel at 4 a.m. Especially because the tunnel is in the middle of nowhere, miles away from any house.
True.
Another truly baffling part of this incident is that the dog Max did not react at all to the creepy stranger.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost like the man was not even there. And perhaps most disturbing of all, why did whoever this was set out a creepy little toy in the path? Either way, paranormal or not, this encounter is absolutely terrifying. You can watch the entire exploration over on the YouTube channel, Mr. Omega. As one door closes. This next video was posted to YouTube over 12 years ago by an anonymous YouTube account. The video was filmed by David Ortiz, the custodian of Sawyer Elementary School in Chicago, Illinois. David is alerted by a teacher named Evelyn who claims that she saw a door in the back of the school's boiler room inexplicably slam shut, all on its own. David films as he and teacher Evelyn go back to the boiler/storage room to investigate. What happens next is truly bizarre.
I'm with Evelyn Sim. We're using this recording here to do a statement. She says that there's been things in the back area that have been... Alright, explain to us what happened, Evelyn.
What time is it?
6:55.
Well, I'm here now.
You
Oh, don't
can
worry.
take a nap. Wake up
Alright,
at
what happened?
7:30, 7:25.
Alright.
Jump back on, make more videos.
Wait.
Well,
Let me just take a look.
do everything else, I
Now,
guess.
you say what happened now?
I done his left as I woke up, and I thought I took her to work, so give it a little break.
Alright. Let me see.
Well, I'll be tired of seeing.
I'm looking, but I'm not going back there either.
Mom made videos. Steve.
I'm not going back there. I'm feeling got a funny feeling about this.
She a real black lady on soul.
Come on, go ahead. Everyone, just go. I'm right here. I see the door. Alright, go get your stuff. I'm right here. No, hold on, wait. Just wait. Is there anybody back here? Go ahead. No. Oh my God.
Yo.
No way. No way. Hold on. Stand by.
That's a car?
Oh my God.
A chair in the back of the boiler room suddenly slides forward all on its own, giving both David and Evelyn the scare of a lifetime. Somewhere nearby, we hear the loud clang of something metallic being thrown or pushed to the ground, and David's video just cuts out. The two school employees have no explanation for what happened. Now, after this video was posted to YouTube, many former students of Sawyer Elementary came forward to say that they too had experienced paranormal activity while attending the school. Anyway, so I guess I don't have to ask, did you see it?
Oh my.
But could Sawyer Elementary School be haunted? As always, you decide. Pitch black. Reddit user NoTel411 claims that his aunt and her family were on vacation and he was house sitting for them. Then, one night, he spots something on her child's nanny cam that makes his blood run cold.
I don't know if I'm seeing or tripping, but check this out.
Okay, Mama. Daddy.
So this is my aunt's son's room. Right? There's no one in here. Right? Nothing. Closet. Nothing. Get a nanny camera in here. Alright, now tell me, right on the monitor here, Tell me that doesn't look like someone standing in the room.
Yo.
Like,
That look like a whole child right there.
like I've checked, like went back and forth 3 times, and so, okay, nothing, right? Like what? I do not want to go back in there. Bad idea. Like right here. Okay, I saw a ball in the other room. I'm gonna go grab it. Okay. Make sure it's clear. Okay, alright. There is definitely something in there.
A small dark figure appears to be standing in the child's room behind a
Yeah, that
stuffed
shit creepy.
dinosaur.
I'm over here
In
focused.
front of the desk. However, when he goes into the room, there's nothing there. Baffled by what he's seeing, he attempts to, well, just pitch a ball at it. But the creepy figure doesn't move. Reddit user Notel411 says that he did not go back inside the room for the rest of his stay, and he still has no idea what the security camera captured. The Lady of the Lake. Paranormal investigators Casey and Colton from the YouTube channel Mindseed TV set out to investigate an allegedly haunted lake house in southern Georgia. The property belongs to an older couple who claims that an evil presence is making their lives a living hell. Now, the backstory is that the home's previous residents were a young couple who were having serious marital problems. The wife had an affair, and it is believed that the husband discovered her indiscretion. Very suspiciously, one day, the wife just disappeared. After weeks of searching, the woman's drowned body was found in the lake near the home. The current owners say that they've experienced everything from objects moving on their own to doors slamming in the middle of the night. To make things even more disturbing, every time something unexplainable happens, they seem to find insects, frogs, and even snakes by the dozens inside their small home. The Mindseed team, Casey and Colton, are invited to spend the night at the property to investigate. When exploring inside the house, it doesn't take long before something happens that they simply can't explain.
Wherever your presence is, you can talk to us. Scan? What does that mean?
Maybe scan the house?
Maybe. What is it actually asking us to scan right now? Something broke and the chair just moved. That chair just moved. What is it actually asking us to scan right now?
What just happened?
Something broke and the chair just moved. Yep, we got glass in here. There's glass everywhere in here.
chair slides across the floor and a wine glass falls and shatters. But what makes it even creepier is that they suddenly find roaches everywhere in the kitchen. Now, a little freaked out by what just happened, the Mindseed TV guys decide to go outside to do a spirit box session inside a barn that is very near the lake. What happens in the barn shocks them to their core.
My first reaction was to mute the spirit box, so I muted the spirit box, and we were just listening for a moment, trying to see if we could hear maybe another one or like any kind of follow-up noises.
I can't explain to you what emotionally and mentally went on there. It was like everything that I had a choice of to think about shut off, and instinct just kicked in.
Casey asks whether they are communicating with the woman that was found in the lake, and all hell breaks loose as the entire barn begins to shake, sending the investigators running for safety.
Y'all got y'all
Just
answer.
then, they hear a loud sound. Something is sloshing around in the lake. For their final investigation, they decide to use a Ouija board to attempt to contact the spirit of the drowned woman. They set up their board and equipment on a dock right next to the lake. It did not go well.
Is there more than one of you here? Can you give us an initial? Can you give us your name? Can you give us anything?
The two investigators are absolutely horrified as they see the face of a woman emerge from the water. Casey claims that he could clearly see eyes and dark wet hair before the two guys just made a run for it. The Mindseed TV team says that they've never experienced anything like what happened that night. So could this be the spirit of the woman who lost her life in the lake? Or could it all just be a very elaborate hoax? You decide. Thanks so.
Alright, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in on Meadows TV, reacting to ghost videos with Nukes Top 5. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate it.